Yo, yo. We back at it, man. We back at it. We back at it. Everybody that comes to the chat, welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here. Happy to talk again, man. It's a good day, all right? It's a good day to be alive. It's a good night to be alive. If you're on the East Coast, I think it's already the next day, but right now, it's getting to those late hours. We chilling. I just got up, the phone, and then we can get rocking and rolling, baby. I hope everybody doing well, man. Haven't streamed in a couple days. Got some shit I want to talk about. Got some games I want to play. If you are new here, be sure to hit that like button before we get started. I'm already on this, so let's see how long this will last. I think we're gonna be here for a good amount of time. Yeah, man. About to go out here real quick, play some park games, get it rocking and rolling. Hope everybody that's joining the stream has, doing all right. I, for one, will say that I had a moment. I think this was either this morning or maybe it was yesterday morning. But I had a moment where my frustration of the game, right, drove me to get to start typing, saying like this nigga will respond, which I know he would not, especially not in this time of the year or whatever it is. He's responded to me before when I said something positive about the game. But it had me typing a whole message, and I tagged like Shakedown, a bunch of other people and all this other shit, right? And the thing is that my thoughts, my feelings, and my opinions on it were right, but like I've been playing the game so long, and I feel like the stuff that was happening was so bad that I just had to say something. I had to speak up and say something. So I said something. And I'm going to read it here in a second, but it just goes back to a lot of the other stuff that I feel about this game, especially from a gameplay standpoint. We already dealing with, as a community, right? We already dealing with an expanded player base. A lot of them not being people that were fanatics about basketball. Nothing wrong with that. But when the game does not focus more on things that make sense for a basketball video game, that's where we kind of go down the road of handicapping the people that really truly enjoy the sport and want to be able to enjoy it in a video game form, which is what I would consider myself. So we got that going on, man. I think there's a couple other, TNT inside the NBA is ending. That's a motherfucker, right? So you got that part of it happening. Inside the NBA is 35 years old. It's the same age as me, which is crazy, right? It's wild how you can be somewhere for 35 years, build something up, and then it is like the person that's like calling the shots when they get ready to tell you that it's over, it's over. I mean, you still have a passion to do it and the show's still going strong. It's the main reason why I want to be here on YouTube with you, talking to you, putting out videos, trying to get better, stream by stream, stream by stream, and video by video, just trying to find ways to improve, right? Because that's what it's about. Trying to find your way. And if you trying to hit and you trying to improve, let me know in the comment section, man. Be happy to talk about it, happy to chop it up. My thing is like, I really want these streams to feel like a place where you can like go and just chill. You know what I mean? Like homie, like, hey, I'm chilling with somebody, and you know what I mean? It's cool. It ain't no pressure, ain't no sweaty shit. This or that or this. I mean, we're gonna get excited, from time to time, but for the most part, man, just chill vibes. Almost like, at a lounge or some shit like that. I don't know. I'm just talking out of my ass right now. At a lounge or some shit like that. I don't know. I'm just talking out of my ass right now. But I've been working hard trying to figure out where I can, but I've been working hard trying to figure out where I can fit into this streaming thing or whatever it is in terms of 2K, and a bit of this streaming thing or whatever it is in terms of 2K, and a big part of that is like number one, me being myself, but number two is like number one, me being myself, but number two, trying to figure out where people belong. I gotta get rest before I hop on stream. I'm just trying to figure out where people belong. I gotta get rest before I hop on stream. I'm just yawning the entire time. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm on, man. A good game happened tonight, or you know, two of my favorite players in the NBA currently right now, Ja Morant and Anthony. Pretty sure the Timberwolves won. So each team is right now is like 47-33, which kind of stinks for both teams because they're both going to be in the play-in. But you know, you want these young guns like these. You want these younger teams and shit like that, especially the more popular players that everybody's paid attention to. You want them in the playoffs. Neither one of those teams not making the playoffs would be really bad, in my opinion, for the NBA. But I mean, they gotta win games. You gotta win games, and injuries and all that other shit is a part of the game and all that kind of stuff. But it's just something that happens in the course of the NBA season. The Lakers are number 3. Ever since they got Luka Doncic, I've been feeling more confident about calling the Lakers my team again. Back when we had Anthony Davis, oh my gosh, boy, Anthony Davis, it was just so hard to like watch and root for him being in LA, because when he got there, I'm thinking in my head, okay, this is where LeBron gonna get a chance to transition, and LeBron gonna go from being the A player to the B player, to take a backseat role, to do all the other stuff. And then, AD's going to carry the load. He's going to be the franchise type player, whatever it is. He's going to be out there whipping ass, dropping buckets every night, and really like being that first punch out of the 1-2 punch. And it just never happened. And I felt like it was way too much pressure left on. It was just way too much pressure left on LeBron, especially at his advancing age, man. It was either he was hurt or then he was in the game and he wasn't playing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm expecting that Anthony Davis, you know what I mean? Like, I'm expecting that Anthony Davis that hit that 3 over prime Russell Westbrook, hit that 3 over prime Russell Westbrook and prime Kevin Durant. Back when they were in OKC, that's the Anthony Davis I'm thinking we about to get. We never got that Anthony Davis. And it just sucks because it's not like he was a bad player. It's just, it just sucks because it's not like he was a bad player. It's just, he just wasn't cutting it in LA as a superstar. You know what I mean? Like, that's in LA as a superstar. You know what I mean? Like, that's what in LA. Bro, this is your opportunity to become like a mega superstar. This is your opportunity. And this is your opportunity. And because that didn't happen, man, to me it was just frustrating and annoying. But we got Luka. It was just frustrating and annoying. But we got Luka now. Shit's a lot better, right? Like, it's a lot better, right? Like, who wouldn't want to have Luka to Dallas, man? Because the way he was crying when they was playing that video to him, even though he didn't win a championship, all that kind of shit, you could tell that he felt like really betrayed. Really betrayed by those people for what they did. And it's just crazy how, like, soon as Mark Cuban sell the fucking team, these fucking idiots trade literally the second greatest player that's ever walked through their doors, or probably the greatest player. To me, I feel like Luka's gonna be better than Dirk. You know, from a standpoint of overall impact on the game and shit like that. And it was just pathetic how they treated that kid, man. And then you got